and you're just all in a mess. And that's what these churches are. They're nothing but a bunch of harlot houses and whoredom houses, drunken houses. It's no different than a damn club up in there. It says, they are drunken but not with wine, they stagger but not with strong drink. For the Lord has poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep. And a lot of you can see it. You can look at people, you can see that deep sleep, that slumber spirit on them. Then you try to tell them that they're Israelites, forget about it. They're not trying to hear you. As long as Esau's in power, they're not trying to hear nothing you got to say. It said, for the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and hath closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers and the seers hath he covered. All the way from the least of you, all the way up to your so-called senators and your Jesse Jacksons, your Al Sharptons, your Reverend Price, your Creflo Dollars, Farrakhan's, and all them different guys out there that's teaching all those wayward doctrines and philosophies. All of you are blinded. And some of you know what you're doing. And you're getting paid for it. Like Farrakhan and them other top guys, Creflo, they know what the hell is going on, but they're getting paid to keep the people blinded. That's why the Lord said that the leaders of this people cause them to err, meaning you cause them to go into error, because you're not telling them who they are. You're not telling them the name of their power. You're not telling them that the Most High and His Son are black men. You're not telling them that the so-called white man is the enemy, the Edomites. And those of you that do say that the white man is a devil, you lead the Israelites into a different way, because you're not bringing them back to their nationality. So the Most High is going to deal with all of you, man. It says, and the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed. Right, and this book has been sealed to you. Now the Lord opened the mind of certain men to see this, like He opened up our eyes to see the truth and to see the actual breakdown and the actual truth of the scriptures. But the majority of you out there, the 2/3, the Lord blinded you. You can't see this. It says, and the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learnt, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed. And a lot of you out there don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like if you ask these pastors a question, either two things. Either they're going to go on a rant, they're going to start chanting, they're going to start talking loud, or they're going to walk down the street. Because you don't know them, or you're going to go into your own BS. It says, and the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, even the ones of you that go to college, you can't go to how the hell are you going to go to your enemy's college and your enemy's school to learn? Yeah, they're going to give you the truth about your book and your heritage. It's not going to happen. It says, and the book is delivered to him that is not learnt, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I am not learnt. And that's talking about you guys that never went to these schools, And you get and you ask a question to break down a certain scripture, and you can't break it down to save your life. It says, wherefore the Lord said, for as much as His people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me. And you see that they'll call, even though the Lord's name is not God and it's not Jesus, but you'll see them calling those names. Oh Lord God, they always talk about the Bible, they always talk about the Most High, they always talk about His Son, but they don't have the first and last clue of who the Most High is, who His Son is, what they're about, what their plans are, what time we're living in, what situation they find themselves in, why they're in the condition that they're in. They don't know, they have no answers for any of that. To them it's just a way of life. And with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me. And then when we're out there teaching you and breaking it down to you the right way, you say, no, that's not the way it's broken down. Why? Because the white man ain't teach it like that. It says, and they removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men. Why? Because all you are is about the customs that have been taught. That's why anytime you ask somebody a question out there, concerning the scriptures, they always give you what? They always give you something, a rehearsed answer, something that everybody out there teaches, whether it be God is love, They'll say God is love, which God, the Most High is love, but He's only love for His people. And right now He's only love for the elect. You know, and he does hate. And the next thing you'll say is, for God so loved the world, the Lord loves everybody. No matter who you are, you could be a homo, you could be whatever, the Lord still loves you. You know, those are things that are rehearsed. That's why after a certain period of time, you out there speaking and dealing with these people, and they start speaking, you already know exactly where they're coming from. You already know what they're going to say. You already know what the next, before they even finish the sentence, you already know what sentence it is. Why? You know why? Because it's the same thing that these people have been saying over the years. And it's the same tired doctrine that has been taught. It says, therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people, even a marvelous work and a wonder. For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish. There's going to come a time where you false prophets out there, you're not going to be able to spin your wand, so to speak, and you put your spell on these people. The Most High is starting to wake people up to a lot of stuff that's going on. And they're going to, after a while, they're going to see right through you. It says, for the wisdom of their wise men shall perish, and the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Now this is dealing first and foremost with you Israelites out there. But it's also dealing with Esau. But yep, it says, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark.
Yeah. Woe to you. Read that again, please.
It says, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord.
Yeah, your counsel from the Lord. You were taught this knowledge back at the main school. Read it one more time.
Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord.
You're seeking deep to hide the counsel from the Lord, because the truth was given to you back at One West. So you're trying to hide the counsel. You're not teaching the people the right way. That's why you got guys teaching that the Lord's name is Ahia and his son's name is Yeshaya. You got another guy saying that it doesn't matter what name you give the Most High, which that's clearly not scriptural. You know, you got other guys that bring out the name of the Most High, but there's certain scriptures that they clearly go off on to try to deceive you. That's what that means.
It says, okay, it says, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us?
Works in the dark, meaning the reason why they're deceiving the people is because they got paid off. So they're not telling you why they're teaching you that the mark of the beast is Christianity on embargo. They're not telling you why they're teaching that. The reason why they're teaching that is because they got paid to teach that.
This is Micah 3:5. Thus saith the Lord concerning the prophets that make my people err, that bite with their teeth and cry peace, and he that putteth not into their mouths, they even prepare war against him. Therefore night shall be unto you, and you shall not have a vision, and it shall be dark unto you, that you shall not divine. And the sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them. Then shall the seers be ashamed, and the diviners confounded. Yea, they shall all cover their lips, for there is no answer of the Most High. But truly I am full of power by the Spirit of the Lord, and of judgment, and of might to the